I know, I'm sorry. How is everyone? Hello. I was going to talk some macrame today. I wondered if you would like to join me. And I was going to show you what I got online. And a cute little kit. And if you're online and you're looking for macrame things, how are you? Yeah, I was on Amazon. I'm like, I need to get into this. I like this macrame. I've been like watching people doing it, and I'm like, I need to learn. I need to learn. How's the weather where you're at? It's kind of warm here. If you can hear the air conditioner, is it too loud? If it's too loud, just let me know. And I'll turn it down or shut it off, and I'll sweat to death up here. No. It's hot. It's hot out. It's hot. It's warm. It's New England. And I think, what, next week they said snow. Like, I'm like, are you serious? No. Something's going on. But I'd like to see if some people pop on in and say hello. And I was going to talk a little bit about macrame and things. And I made that little loopy heart that I thought was really cute. That's not macrame. It is Twine craft that I was on. What was I on? YouTube? Oh no. Wasn't YouTube. I just punched in learn how to macrame. Like it. You can like put just about anything in there and then it'll just pop right back up. It'd be like, yep. But yeah, I found it just popped right up. Hold on. Oh, I'm always unprepared. Take 2 seconds. Off a little paper. You know, they don't give you much of a receipt anymore with your stuff. You notice that, right? I noticed that a lot. You get these little things, like packing slips. There's no such thing. This is what you get. These little squares. That if they were any smaller, I probably would have missed them in the box. I was like, what is going on? Can someone tell me what's going on? I don't quite get it. I know, save the planet, save the trees, I'm all for it, but geez, you know, like I want a little something with substance. Yeah, everything's online too, and then there's that. But yeah, I ordered from, well, the macrame is from Nook Theory 3mm macrame cords, and I got 220 yards for $16.99, and it's a 4mm, 5mm cord. I didn't think that. I thought that was pretty good. Don't you think that's like a lot? I don't know. Well, maybe not for someone who makes really big projects or makes big, you know, things, and maybe not. But I thought it was a pretty good deal. Now, of course, the colored or a special color, like I had to get the burgundy because I'm going to cover a vase. I have my good friend there. She gave me some vases and stuff. She's like, hey, I was thinking you can do something with this. This is like how we repurpose. It's like really cool. Because like after being confined to your house for 3 years, you kind of figured out what you don't want anymore. You're getting sick of looking at it, or, you know, you just don't need it. And you're like, hey friend, it's not dirty. It's perfectly fine. It's just, I can't do nothing with it anymore. Do you like it? And it's like, we did like this swap. It was so funny. But she gave me these beautiful burgundy like vases, and her mom had given them to her, but she's like, I really would like somebody to have them that would enjoy them. And I said, well, hey, but I could make it better. I wanted to change a little bit, and that's okay too, right? Because it's like, it's not like she's giving me something that's, you know, yeah. But so I wanted the burgundy because I wanted to, like, I'm gonna wrap it with the cording, and I was debating on the milk cream or the khaki to go with it, but I kind of was steering towards these two colors. But the colored macrame cording was $17.99 for the burgundy, and then the colored was $16.99. So, like, you know, they charge more for the colors, but I thought that was like a great deal, really. If you look at the price of cording, specialty cording, and it's really nice stuff. Very well made. Look Theory. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway. But they also, I'm like, hey, look at this. They got little macrame kits. I thought it was like, that's kind of cool. For someone who doesn't know anything about it, like me, I can tie a knot, right? But the air is running up here. It's dry, really. Excuse me. But yeah, they had these kits. So I said, hey, $9.99, and they give you, it's called XYZ macrame kit by Tangled Knots. And I said, hey, that's pretty cool. The number one thing, and number one right on top, looks like good reviews, da 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 da. And I thought it was really cute for $10. $10. Like, that's like 2 venti, or a venti and a smallie at Starbucks. And you can get a whole little kit. You getting, oh God, they give you, how much cording? That's a good amount. Like, according to do like a craft or whatever. Right. You could do like 3 different things in this one box, okay? Like, I was impressed. And, oh, it's, excuse me, it's not XYZ. I don't know where that came from. Where did it say that? I don't know where it was on a label somewhere. It said that. Maybe I was looking at the receipt. It doesn't give you the name of the creators. Oh, sold by Pachat. Okay, I'm sorry. It's really like, that's why, like, I like, what is this? Lisa, hello. Can you explain what's going on with, like, receipts, like packing slips? Like, I was like, I almost lost it. Like, I almost threw it away, to be honest. But yeah, you get this really cute kit, and you're getting, I want to read off the exact amount that you're getting, okay? So you guys all know, let's save your step, I guess. But they had a paper in here that said you're getting, like, what, half a roll? Doesn't even say on the thing. That's nice. Wow. That's crazy. Well, okay. I'm telling you, look at the box. Okay, I'll look at the box. It doesn't really say. Oh, wait. 100. Oh. I don't know. It doesn't even tell you how much is in here. It is made in China, but I'm just saying, it's okay, you know, like everything else. But anyway, yeah, you can do 3 different kits, but you get a good size roll of, and that's, I think, 2 millimeter instead of 3 millimeter thread, excuse me. But you're getting little wooden beads, which you get like 100. I know they give you the amount of those, 100 of those little wooden beads. Yep, 100. And then you get 2 stick like things, so you can do like a wall piece. I don't even know what I need to learn all the language for macrame, because I don't sound like I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. I'm just honest. But they give you like the little rings if you want. Like, you can do 3 different kits with this. And I mean, I know you gotta go look online for everything, right? But if you look into a tangle of knots for $9.99, I thought, like, that's really cool. And they show you how to do a basic knot. The rest you're gonna have to, like, you know, you have to do it yourself in order to, like, this is the thing that you hit your hands on thing. You have to do it. You can watch 60 billion videos, right? But I love watching people make stuff, though. I do like it. But they show you how to do, called a left-facing knot. And I thought it was a really cute kit. I thought it was a good deal for like $10. I mean, really. You're getting the two wooden rings, and they're nice wooden rings, you know. And you're getting the medium-sized rings, and then you get the 2 little ones in there in that little pack. I mean, if you just want to blow something, just to play around with it, because like, you're not going to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on supply when you don't know if, you know, is this going to work? Am I going to be able to do it? Whatever, right? I think it's great that they have like little kits. It was the first one on there. And I just grabbed it because I was like, oh, that's cute. You can do like the little moon. You do one of these. You got to buy the rings, though. They didn't come with the a large ring. So you have to get like a hoop, maybe. Or you could just use the small rings to make smaller versions of it, but it's not going to be a very big piece. But I think if someone's going out there and just going to start out, you know, so I thought that was a good price, and I'm glad I did, because it's really nice cording. Like, this is really nice stuff. Like, I don't even want to use it yet because I want to do some practice first. Because it's like, I feel like I'm so out for fourth base. Fourth base, there's many bases in my life. Fourth base, 5 bases, whatever. Space, yeah. So there, okay? So I thought it was a really cute kit, and you can look it up online. It's called the Tangle and Knot. And I'm not getting an affiliate or anything like that for this. I'm just showing you because I thought that some people like to see some different stuff, you know? I know I'm getting bored. I don't know about you. I'm getting bored. When I get bored, then everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna start getting crazy right now. Watch out. I know you already are, right? But anyways, you guys see the loopy heart I made? Yes, I did. We're gonna start doing some macrame, but I was doing that, and you get to see when I do that vase. I won't sit here on live and do it, and I'll start. I'm gonna do something really scary, okay? I'm gonna start just pre-making all my videos and then editing them all, and then just doing it that way. Let me do it that way. I don't know what way to do it. I'm just doing it anyway. Anyway, I want it. That's the way the song goes. Anyway you want it, that's the way you need it. That's right. So anyway, that macrame kit and I got that price right. It was $9.99, and I thought that was a good deal. And the macrame cord is beautiful. I definitely, you always get on your little thing in the email, your review on the cording or your review on that. All right, I'll be leaving a review because it's nice, you know. And I think the macrame kits are really cute. For $10, the price of a Starbucks coffee, we can enjoy making a craft with your kids. And I mean, it's self-explainable. See? Just follow the instructions. Watch a video. Watch a video. I'm trying to support my other creators here. Head over to YouTube. If you don't want to hang around on Facebook, it's okay. I'll put myself over there too. Don't worry about it. I'm just trying to get my act together. You know how that is. Did she? That's awesome. My mom did too. That's right. My mom did too. My mom macrame. My mom used to macrame pocketbooks, underwear. No, not underwear. My mother will kill me if I ever heard it. Oh my God, she would kill me if she heard me say that. But yeah, she used to make a whole bunch. She used to macrame the plant, you know, the plant holders and all of that stuff, with little beads on it. Like seriously, if you like to just sit there and do something and just use your hands and not use anything else. Don't have to worry about any other tools but your hands and the loop. Oh yes, in every damn window. It was beautiful. That's right. They used to hang them. My mom, because we had kind of like, when I was little, like before I moved to Pawtuckaville, I used to live in a house that was like your house down on in Pawtuckaville, and the windows were the same. How they kind of like wrapped around the front, kind of in a way, and then I don't know, a lot of windows in the older houses. Yep. But yeah, so I want to start doing something different. And sometimes I have bad days, to be honest. Drake Street. Yes, Drake Street. I wasn't going to say your street because I'm just being respectful for your, like, you know, I'm not going to be like, hey, you know who lives on Drake Street? I know who lives on Drake Street. I don't know. Like, try and protect your privacy on the internet. It's like, okay, let's try to nail Jello. Right? Anyways, but I know that I need to make a bow for that. Do you notice that that's been there since the beginning of time? My Melissa Pro, it's been sitting there and I just been doing everything else. You know how it gets, and then you get stuck on one and it's like, sitting there. I'm like, I gotta finish that off. Like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I was making a loopy. It's a loopy heart. And all I was doing was taking twine. Do any colors you want. To be honest, I didn't have like big stock in it. It's like, this is reality. I buy as I go. You know, it seems you got to be careful. And at the same time, be mindful. Sometimes you have to take a step back. It's okay too. But anyways, yeah, I was just cutting those little loops at about 7 inches. Yeah, I believe. What was it? I think. Oh, wait. Yeah, about 7 or 8 inches. Maybe I go 8 inches because it gives you room to move around with your fingers, you know. And I know you're wasting a little bit, but if you're not spending a whole lot on your cording and it's not expensive stuff, and you're just practicing, I think it's like really okay. To me, it doesn't seem like a total waste, you know, if it's just practicing, That's why I did the loop yard. You know, and yeah, it's in my shop, I'll sell it. But I'm not gonna like be like, oh, I want $300 for that heart on there on the wall there. No, I don't think so. But yeah, I would do like about, yeah, like 8 inches long. And all I did was cut those. And I cut them all out like that. That's it, right? Such a simple thing. And it's just cutting and not really gluing, because the way they did it, and you know what, to be honest, I'm always unprepared. We're always unprepared. Who's prepared? Not me. As you do this. But all I did was I took, you know, 3 of the twine, and just, they lined them up on top of one another like so perfectly. And I'm going to find the video, and then I'm going to promise you that I'm going to post it on my page so you can look at it. It was amazing. It's like, these people must do this. They do this stuff all day. They're hand making all their stuff. Like I need a basket for my laundry. So they're like, okay. They make a basket. And they're like using a nothing thing to create it. It's insane. Okay? But anyways, back to the chalkboard. Yes, so they line them up like one on top of one another like that. And you know, the real fancy twine, it's more satiny, like that stuff. And it's gonna look more smooth. So you're gonna see like the little indents and the texture. There, that was good, right? And then I just like kind of went like this to kind of give it some static, and it kind of sticks together a little bit. Just a little bit. And then again, if you're using that fancy twine, I wouldn't recommend doing that. And that'd be different though, because it's gonna have like a waxy feel to it. You know what I mean? So it's gonna set, and you're gonna see more texture in that twine. And then they took a little, it looked like a little dab of hot glue, like really fast. And then they stacked them one on top of one another, and they just go like this. And the damn thing, I cannot say a sentence without saying one curse word. That's it for the time here. All right, I promise. And then they got it perfectly, and then it like scoop it down like that. So it's like in like a tribute ribbon. Would you want to say? Yeah. You know, like so. And you know, mind you, this is all coming apart. See how it's all coming apart like that? Oops. Got itchy. But theirs laid really flat, and you could see all the texture. It just looked really, and they just lined these up in the heart shape. No, the heart shape. We'll talk about that in a second. So theirs was done like on, looked like very thick cardstock, or it was, you could use cardstock, which I did, or it was just cardboard, you know, from a cardboard box. You know, if you can't utilize all your boxes from your shipping, start cutting them up. They were taking cardboard and just making like a container out of it. You know, I mean, we're so wasteful, right? Like, use some of this stuff up if you're not gonna recycle it. It probably saves a lot of trash, you know, trash to treasures. There is a place called that, but yeah. So you stack them up one on top of another, and I just put them together like that. Okay, look better than this, really. Or you can leave them like that, though, because when they're all like lined up perfectly, like in unison, it all kind of blends all in one another. But they made theirs, and it come out so nice. It was a heart, and like I said, they did it on cardboard, And then they had it all done with burlap twine, which is probably was better than this one, but this color. And they just put it together like that. They took a little, and then they hold it with their thumb. If you've got big thumbs like me, I was blessed. It's not for hitchhiking. I would never do that. Don't do that. Anyway, and they just put a little dab of glue right there. And you know what? You take a little bit, you can use, if you're working with kids, you could probably just use regular Elmer's glue, but it just, the thing is when you use the white glues, or you can use a clear glue or tacky glue, it might get messy, you know, like especially with kids. But I just be really careful, and I just took a little dab, a little spot of glue, and then I had my, you know, a finger protector, which they come in handy, and just kind of hold it down, or hold it down on something. That's it. And then when it's glued, you just trim the ends so they're nice like that. Okay, and then they would be all along. In the front of it, they made, this is where I say they took more of it. So it must have been, yeah, it must have been cardstock. And they made it in a, you know, cone, or you make it into a container. And then they wrapped the whole thing up with the same color burlap cord. They had this way of doing like the bottom of it, so it actually looked like something you buy in the store. Dead serious, like a machine made it. It looks so mechanical, but yet it's done by hand, and I love it. I that's why I really want to get into the macrame and everything, you know, because I think it's, I don't know, it might help get rid of some stuff. Environmental. It's real environmental. No. But seriously, I mean, use up some of your stuff. Like if you have a cardboard box you're not going to use, and it's flexible, or sometimes you get cheap stuff too, right? Or you can use it for the bottom. And that's what I did. I just took a piece of red cardstock, cut out my shape, right? I know I'm all over the place. I'm a hot mess. Wasn't feeling good for a little while. And I just started thinking outside the box a little bit. And sometimes you need to take a step back and reflect a little. And that's okay too. So that's what I was doing. And just keep posting and whatever. And I know I don't totally go away. I never go away. She's like a disease. You love me. But yeah, I just cut out the heart, right? Now this is your base. And then you did the 3 little loop-de-loops. I wasn't going to glue it in or glue anything. I'm just wanted to show you, because I want to learn more with the macrame before I do a macrame video itself. Maybe do the same thing, because it's like you could switch it up the way that they were doing it. Like you could just, and in the front, I'm sorry, in the front they put that container. Look at, like I said, you can take the, you know, your cardstock and make it into a cone. You can, so that would be your tree base, just like I did with the Easter tree. If you guys watch back at my videos, that's all I used was cardstock. I mean, if you don't have one, use the other, whatever. Just trying to switch it up a little bit, you know, and have some kind of ordinance. But I kind of liked it too with just 4 little loops. You do 4 little loops. And I just glued them all along the edge and just follow the pattern all the way around. Now the loop's a loop to loop all the way around, and then do another layer and another layer until you get to the middle. I thought it was like a kind of a nice craft for like somebody who's older, or maybe with some supervision. Kids that are older, maybe, they're looking for something to do. Like you could cover those little loopies up with anything. You can cover them all over this, and you can lay them down flat like this, right, all over the glass. And do one right on top of each other. Right? Start covering up everything. We're like gonna start covering everything up in the house. Just cover it up. People will think it's brand new. Just cover it up. Yeah. There's not many people here, but I don't think there is. I wouldn't know, because I don't have a moderator. I just do it. I just don't want to bother people and be like, I don't know. Is it getting bad when you start saving all your scraps of paper? Is it? No. Is it? You know what it is, guys? Waste not, want not. Is that what they say? I think that's what they say. I'm thinking, what if I need that one little piece of paper? It's a true story. Struggle is real. The struggle is real. But I wasn't going to stay on long tonight. I just wanted to show you how we did that. Like how I got that little kid. I thought it was really cute. I thought you guys thought it would be, oh, well, okay. I need a little something. I'm bored. I know someone who might need it. I do. I know a girl who's kind of on her rig right now. Yeah, she's in her room. Yeah, wheeling around. Yeah, she could use a macrame kit. Or she'll hate me after. It's one or the other, you know what I mean? The thought is there. Yeah, I just wanted to pop on to sit to show you, and I'm gonna make a bow. I am. You want to make a bow? But yeah, I save all my scraps. I do. If they're big enough, you know, like I'm not like, you know, okay. That's fine. But yeah, I'm guilty as charged, because it's like, that's a good sized piece of cardstock. Cardstock. It's like, what, 50 cents a sheet, maybe? I mean, if you buy it in bulk. And I don't buy a lot of it. I just buy the primary colors, and then I get the specialty colors if I need it. I don't do a lot of paper crafts. And I'm getting interested in it. There's that too. Yeah, I know. I'm all over the place. I'll never get my act together. This is the way it's going to be. So if you want to hang around, you can hang around. But yeah, I was thinking too, like I had those little hearts left from when I did the little mobile. So I had like 3 of these left. And you can cover these with twine. Take your twine and just wine corks. There's always wine corks. And you know what? There's that too. Oh, I'm all over the place. I told you. Look at, hold on that bow. We're gonna make a bow. We will. Look at all these bottles. You know, guys, I got lots more downstairs. I'm not ashamed at all. I'm not. Because these were all memories, and there's so many of them. And you know what? If I can make something pretty, out of my memories, I'm going to save them. So I save them. And that's another thing you could do. You could cut your corks in half, and you can cork your heart. Cork my heart. It's going to be a song now, watch. I'd probably do it on a bigger piece. Like, you could buy your wood hearts at the Dollar Tree. They have these. They have these. I know that because that's where I got it from. Yeah, I do frequent the Dollar Tree. I like some of their stuff. Personally, like their deals on their loops and things like that if I need more of these, but I'm just honest, I don't like the tool that they get, but I get it because that's a very expensive, it should be a #1 product thing that you want to spend a little money on, okay, because like that's the main showcase of your art. The first thing they're going to see is on the outside. It's not on the back. So, makes sense, right? I thought, like, with this though, so Dollar Tree is a good place to go for your wood. But you could cut these in half, or you can leave them like this if you want height, or you want depth off of it, but you're going to see more of a space. That's the only thing about that. You'll see your space because they're not completely flush with one another. Makes sense. And just line the whole thing up in hearts. You got a wine cork heart. I got a wine cork heart for you. I don't know. I think of these things on random. I just been like trying to think of different stuff because I collect so much, like, and this is what happens. You do a craft or you do a wreath, and then you have to buy a box of something. And you got some left over, but not enough to make a whole other wreath or a whole other whatever's. So you like, you gotta start doing something with it because it just sits and it just collects, and you can't let it get to that point because then you get smothered. And then you end up wanting to pop bubbles that come in the package. It's just terrible. You want to make a bow though? Let's make a bow. Because that needs a bow. We'll make a quick bow. This is, I use the Bodabra thing. I have not had my chance to get one of come on, it'll come to me. Just give me a little bit. I'm old. No, I have brain freeze. Rosie. Why do I want to say Rosie? I want to say Rosie. Oh my God. Why do I have to be like this? Do you ever wonder why you ever have to be like that? And I'm not. I haven't been diagnosed with Alzheimer's or anything like that. That's not a funny thing anyways, but I'm very forgetful, and there's a huge story behind that, which you know. But this is the Bodabra I got a long time ago, and I haven't upgraded my bow equipment, but I don't know, it works for now. But I love the other one because you can do a lot more. This is kind of hard to like operate in a sense, and me, I was a bow, and I was doing it the wrong way at the beginning. They were like huge. Like, why am I using so much ribbon? They only said it was a half a roll. It's like, well, Melissa, you could be doing it wrong. That was a while ago, though. I've come a long way since then. Yeah, I think I'll do. Maybe let's do this. But I wanted to get the denim for that wreath because I thought it would look really cute with the denim, with that color. And you know, my light might not be perfect because this is not a movie studio, in case you haven't noticed. That's just kind of cute. If you think I'm funny. But yeah, I do like a 3-loop loop. You may be like, why is she leaving the other one connected? So I want to put more of that burgundy colors, so this color blue is not coming off of that because the blue is so bright. I thought the lighter color on the bottom and then finish it with the lighter top. If that makes sense. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it. You could do that. Because I love this ribbon, it's so nice. Now this ribbon, because I want to give everybody credit. And you know what? I'm going to probably screw it up just like I screw up everything. I'll make sure to tag Belle's Crafty Mojo, because that's my girl, all right? Sorry. Not sorry, I'm not. She's got this, we share the same name. So there. And I will cut it off now. Whoop. What are you doing? I thought the cat was over there for a minute. You're like, what are you doing? And I want to finish it off. I don't do things like in unison, you know? Like, I just do it. I just do it. I will cut the other one too. I know the denim is still on there. Yes, I am aware. Okay. She's like, is she crazy? Just a little bit. A little bit's okay. A little bit's healthy. Healthy. And that's what we all want to be. And then I got my little tie. Now they give you this little thing that I never use it really. And it's supposed to smush it down, I think. Smush it. If that's not a word, it's a word now. It's a word now. Smush. Smush. Yeah, it just kind of like smushes it down in the wide ribbon. Kind of helps it stay. And then you just pop it out of there. Make sure you hold it down a little bit. That's it. I know, she's gonna be mad at me. That's just something I haven't upgraded yet, and I will get around to it. It's one of those things, right? You gotta do things in unison sometimes, and it's not off of anything. I love her tool too. Her tool looks like you can make all these different combinations. Maybe understood the instructions a little bit more than Barbara. So I don't know how it's packaged now, but when I got it, it was just a box. Just like my macrame thing, right? I know. They should just have, I don't know if it's companies is downsizing on a lot of things. They just are. So maybe you have to think of it. Maybe they want to save on paper. To get more instructions, like how to make them, you know. Now it comes with, I don't know, because that is old as old. I got that a long time ago. So I make a bow. It's a cute bow. And I put my little tails in after. Oh, I like it already. Just put that in there on the other side, under the side. Just going to reach it back. I don't want to ruin the sign. And I know it's like, you should put the bow on. It's okay. Bow on now. Put the bow on now, I like. back. Not gonna ruin anything. Because this is some of Mel's mesh that I have on here. And again, can't go wrong. And Mel's sign. I know. You'd love to give one to one of your other friends that may be a wreath creator. And like, oh, this, I'd love to give this to Mel, right? That would be nice, right? I give this to Mel. But then it's like, she would probably feel bad. Or she's sick of looking at wreaths herself because she got them all over her house. Because she makes wreaths also. So it's like, I don't know. I'll make something different from Mel. Something different. I like making things for my friends. And Mel's such good peoples. Her and Bobby. Some of the best people I've met online. And you gotta... Oh! Might just be so open. Oh, that's so cute. Don't stick to the top. Here we go. Right? It's so pretty. It looks perfect with the that color blue. And then I just fishtail whatever you call it. I don't like to, that's why I just go on when I felt like it, because I knew that if I didn't go on, it's no like insult to anyone. Like, I just go on. I don't like, can't really plan for it sometimes. So like, I'm gonna come on at 7 and then I just come on at 6. I'm gonna be like, opposite. I'm snorting. I snort when I laugh sometimes. Isn't that funny? Is that part of menopause, maybe? You snort when you laugh, is it in there? I don't know. And I didn't want to cover up this beautiful sign, but I thought I'd add a little pizzazz. And that's why I added the trim. And I already did that. I already showed you guys how to do that, didn't I think. You're just making a ruffle. That'll have to be for another video though, because I'm running out of time. But I love you guys long time. I love you, love you, love you. My buddy Heidi helps me out too, and I appreciate you so much. I do. I love you. I know I could just go on live and I don't get a moderator or anything, and that's shameful on my part. I'm so sorry. But I just wanted to show you a little something. Get on quick, because everybody's got their things they need to do, because it's Friday night. And I gotta make sure my friend there will know that may like it. I'm Macrame. And we talked about it, and we made a bow. See that? There you go. And it's finally done, and I can hang it back here. My girl. Mel's Crafty Mojo for their mesh. And they are changing their store up a little bit. But that's okay, because they're still doing it. They still have stuff. You can look on there, and I'll have them linked in my bio, linked in the comment section. And make sure that I link the Nook Theory and the other shop where I got the $9.99 deal for the kit. want to make sure that you, because you don't want to get like, all right, how come you didn't mention me? Well, I'm sorry, my brain doesn't function right. Just bear with me. Comes with experience, I guess they say, and with maybe people moderating me. I don't know how to do it. I just wanted to get on. Amazon, come on, guys. Almost lost it. When you put it in the box, it was like underneath the other flap, underneath this flap. If I didn't take the whole box apart, I would have found it. But I love you guys. I hope you have a good weekend. Be safe and don't hurt anyone. And save your boxes. You can do stuff with your boxes. We talked about cardstock. We'll talk about that. And we made a bow. I think it's good. Are we good? Are you good? I'm good. I'll see you later.